I don't know if this is the PS2 or the PS3 edition. Oh, it's the PSP edition. Oh, we're cooked. We're actually cooked. I thought I was gonna play like the PS3 edition of this game with Zerg, or like, you know, not this. I didn't expect this. I'm not completing this game. I'll play it, but I'm gonna try it, but I'm not going to be completing it. I can see that right now. Alright. This is actually really embarrassing. I used to have this game on the Wii, so I legitimately thought that it was gonna be like that, you know? But there's not. So, let's see. Yeah, it's like a mini game collection, I think. It's not anything like the other versions. Like this is the story mode. This is a whole, I think that's supposed to be like a thing, I don't know, what's bonus? Well, it's loading us into another menu. I don't care about any of that actually. Cheat codes, okay. Maybe I would be interested in cheat codes. I'm not that interested in the cheat codes. Let's see here. I'm not really care about settings. I don't want to go back to the title screen. What is Alien Escapades? I don't want to do that. Alright. What's Woody's Roundup? Playing through episodes, I guess. Okay, we're gonna start the actual story mode. I don't know how many parts I'm gonna get out of this, because it's a PSP game, and I never really had a PSP, so I'm not. I was worried it was gonna be the PS2 version, and this is worse. Like, this is legitimately looks worse than the PS1 games I played. Is someone calling me? Okay. Okay. You know what? This isn't horrible. I swear I keep hearing a phone vibrating. Yeah, well, I already kind of... Am I just, like, schizophrenic? Because I swear my phone's ringing, but I can see the screen, and it's not ringing. Is that in the game? I'm so confused. I feel like I'm just, like... I mean, I am talking to myself, so I am probably crazy, but anyway. I'm so confused. Okay, well, you know what? This could be worse. Like, I can admit when I was wrong. I'm still not the biggest fan of this game. Like, I thought it was gonna be like the one I had on the Wii, but it objectively looks worse than the Wii version. I don't know how that's possible, considering the Wii actively was like graphically worse than most things that were out at the time, but I don't see myself making a full series of this. Like, I'm gonna put that out there. I do not see myself making this into a full walkthrough. I mostly just see this being a 1 or 2 part thing, little mini thing. I do want to complete the entirety of Up though, like, I'm not gonna lie about that, because I'm actually interested in completing Up. I've had it on the PS2 as like when I was like 4. And it's the only game me and my mom ever played together, so I do really want to complete it in its entirety just for the sake of nostalgia. Whereas this, I had on the PlayStation, or on the Wii actually. and I never really completed it. But honestly, the movie really got to me. Like, really got, like, I always loved the third movie. It's always been one of my favorite movies of all time. However, you know, I never, like, even, you know, it came out and I was 5 years old, so I was very young when it came out. So if is there settings? Can't change the audio. Oh, that's better. Sounds. I just want to, like, go for it. Okay, I've got save data now. I was just worried that you guys couldn't hear me, that's all. As I'd been saying, I don't see myself doing a full playthrough of this game purely because it's the PSP version. And it somehow looks... No, I don't wanna. Somehow it looks worse than the Wii version that I had growing up. Because I had this game on Wii. And I don't think the Wii version even had the toy box, did it? No, it didn't. It only had the story mode. It didn't even have any of the, like, extra modes, if I recall. But I never got past, like, level 2 of the Wii game. So... Oh, shoot. Okay. That was scary. Yeah, I never got super far. Because when I was a kid, I didn't really know what, like, loading a game was, so I would start a new game every time I would play. So I never got super far. Am I supposed to be doing something here? Like, well, outside of getting run over by a train? But this is apparently the PSP version, which I didn't expect it to be that. I thought it was either going to be the 3 or the 2, not the P. Okay, can I climb up here instead? I don't really want to... No? Okay. I don't know what the instructions said. I'm like... Someone help me. I'm lost. I'm just a dumbass who doesn't know how to play a game. Oh, wait. No? It had an instruction on it. I'm just really dumb because I cannot remember what to do. Somebody please help me. I am very lost. I'm gonna look at the controls. I'm sure there's a way to do that. Customize button assignments. No. That's not what I want. Here, actually, I got an idea. We're gonna hit rewind. And we're gonna rewind to, like... Here. Yes, bring me back. There we go. I forgot that this kind of had the same feature as the Switch, where you can, like, rewind and when you die and etc. Oh, okay. Pay attention now, because it's gonna tell us what we need to do, and I'm stupid. That's what I did. I literally did that. That was really weird. It made me, like, do a whole thing for that. Okay then. Very strange indeed. But yeah, I never got super far on this before. On the Wii version anyway. And I never owned any of the other more easily controllable. Because the Wii had forced motion controls, like all Wii titles. So I never really got super into it. I preferred the GameCube over the Wii. So, yeah, that's kind of where that all kind of came in for me. I don't know what that is. Very strange. But yeah, no, I thought it was weird. I didn't, like I said, you saw it in the opening. I was like, I did not expect this to be the portable version of this game. Now I'm, like, confused, but it plays decent. Like, it doesn't play bad so far. So, I'll give it a legitimate attempt to complete it at least. But I don't know if it's gonna work. you know, I'm gonna give it an actual good shot to try and get as far as I can, but I'm not necessarily going to mind if I get stuck and decide I'm not gonna complete it. Like I don't, you know, I don't expect to fully complete it, but I'll give it like, you know, hopefully like 2 or 3 shots, something like that. But I think without a lot of the special stuff like the toy box, this game really misses out, because the toy box is what made, like, the sandbox open world was what made the original version so much better. And this is a whole different story mode. Or at least the original wasn't, yeah, the original wasn't narrated. Are we the army men? Oh, we are the army men. That's new. We weren't the army men in the Wii version. We played as Jesse. But yeah, as I said, I was 5 when the original movie, like the third movie came out, and it was, you know, I always loved it. I always thought it was the best of the 3, to be honest. And the third movie in a trilogy is usually never the best one, so it was rare for that to be my favorite. And even as a kid, I was the same way. But anyway, it was always my favorite one. I've still definitely seen the first one more. However, I love the third one quite a lot. Ooh, that spooked me. This angle spooks me a little, admittedly. But anyway. Alright, I'm getting... Oh, it's a Mickey clock. That's cool. It's a little nice little Easter egg there. As well as all the pictures being from the other movies, but that was kind of expected. Actually, it's not in this game version, but it is interesting, because in the you know, supposed Pixar timeline, right after this and Toy Story 4 is Up, and there's a postcard in the movie from Carl and Ellie from Up to Andy, so it is interesting. I just thought that was interesting, because it's kind of cool that they kind of directly follow each other. But anyway, yeah, so the original movie always meant a lot to me, but it never really hit until now, where I'm older than Andy was in the movie. You know, he's supposed to be 17, 17 going on 18 in the movie, and I'm 19 going on 20, and it feels strange. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It feels strange to be... I watched the movie for the first time in years the other night. It's probably almost a week ago now, because I've been very, very busy. Oh my god, dude, this is getting annoying. I'm very busy, and yeah, I get it. You're being stupid. Yeah, you had no reason to not make that. Like, that was entirely stupid. But anywho, I watched the movie, I've been busy. What was I saying? Right, so after... I might just quit now. Like, if it's gonna keep being stupid, I might just quit now and not upload at all. And I don't want that, because I'm trying to do a thing here. Why are you stick drifting over into the corner? Nobody asked you to even... Oh my god, dude! Dude, there was no reason for me to have missed that jump. Why am I getting so mad at this game? Like, I'm questioning myself right now. I'm having such an over-the-top reaction to such a stupid little game. And I don't understand it. I get this way with Mario, too. I don't know why I get this way with this game in particular. Because I got this. Okay, well, we're not gonna linger on that. I'm usually really patient with games, and that's a fact. So it is weird as hell for me to get so angry at this out of anything. Like God of War, I understood. I allowed myself the leeway to get a little upset because that game can get really stressful and frustrating, and it's kind of known for its difficulty. But for this to be one of the games that gets me this mad, it's very strange. But anyway, you know, I watched it recently. I literally rewatched it just to make this, like, play this game. I did not test out this game after downloading it from the PlayStation Plus library, like premium library. So I did not realize that it was going to be the far inferior version of the game compared to the PS3 version specifically, or I don't know if there's a PS2 version. I don't think there was. Oh. Oops. Oh, it's basically red light, green light, I see. I see. Uh-oh. What was the point of parachuting if we weren't going to make the jump? That was dumb. Oh, we can move the camera? Well, that's interesting, I guess. Right, because, yeah, so the PSP only had one stick. So the controls on this are wonky as hell because you're using different buttons, especially because I'm, you know, obviously on a PS4. So you're using a whole bunch of different stuff that is completely different than you'll be used to. So that's another reason why I'm getting pissy. Awesome. That's great, I guess. Question mark. Though because it's a portable, I imagine. Do I get to...
We got out of the garbage bag, ran into the garage, and hid.
Like I said, very different than what I'm used to for this game from when I was a little kid, but... Okay, so I imagine this was going to play... This is going to play like the PS1 Buzz Lightyear game, I guess. I mean, Buzz doesn't look too bad. Like, I'll give it credit. Like, he definitely looks better than he did in the PS1 graphics, but not a whole lot better. Oh, that's not good. And I'm getting a grip on the controls a little bit. It's just a frustrating thing because, like, so many features that I was actually excited to explore. The biggest thing I was most excited to explore was, you know, the open world and such of this game, and to not have that due to it being the portable version is definitely a little frustrating. But yeah, so I watched it and I legitimately cried, and I never cry at like movies anymore. So actually I really never have. Like the first movie I ever cried to was Big Hero 6 in theaters at like 9 years old, and then didn't cry again until Infinity War, and then didn't cry until Endgame. So like there you go. So it's very unusual for me to do that. But yeah, this movie really got me. This most recent rewatch, I think it's just the fact of my life experience of growing up and moving on and such, and really getting that closure, or like working towards that closure, I should say. Working towards kind of, you know, I have other things I could say, or I haven't like influenced that, but I am not ready to get into that. That's a lot of personal information, and I don't particularly enjoy putting in detail personal information on mine. But my point being, you know, I've had a lot of changes over the years, as people kind of know from, oh no, this is not gonna go well for me if I don't get out of the way. Dude, I got out of the way. That was dumb. Okay, that was really dumb. And apparently I can't get through here until I do that. So that's really frustrating. It was only close because you were being a dildo, Mr. Lightyear. I am. Something in here. I don't know what that was, but I'll take it. Alright, we're down here now. Give me this one. I want that. There we go. Hints. Okay. It doesn't really tell me a whole lot. It just tells me he is somewhere. I've already been up here. I don't want to go up here. Okay. Whoa. Okay then. Just like absolutely violate me. That's fine. Give me fire, give me fan, give me... There we go. But yeah, it got me. Like, I can't even lie. But yeah, as I kind of said in the first level, oh, okay, we're in the glow-in-the-dark mode now. That's pretty cool, actually. I don't really remember that from the Wii version, but I also only ever got past... I only ever got to this level on... Like, this is as far as I've gotten, so... On the Wii version, but this is a whole different, like... game, essentially. Levels are much shorter and much more of a straight path compared to the Wii version. I'm not excited to watch the fourth one, because that's my, like, once I've done this game, I'm gonna watch the fourth one, I'm gonna watch, because I've never seen the fourth one, and then I'm gonna watch Up. And that's kind of the intention, and then play Up. Hopefully it's not the PSP version. I would love if it's the PS2 version, because that's the exact one I had as a kid, and that would really mean a lot to me. That'd probably be a... Did I fucking ask you, Buzz? That would be a really emotional playthrough for me, because it was like the first game I ever completed, and it was my mom and I was 4 years old. So that would mean a lot to me. To get that opportunity. What is this? Okay. Ah, I see. I see. I was gonna say, if they're gonna make me find all three of them. Alright, I'm gonna not land to that, apparently, and it's gonna kill me instead. Okay. It's definitely what needed to happen there. Are they gonna make me re-find the aliens? Because that's gonna be really annoying if they do. No? Okay. I don't really understand how his glide is supposed to work if he instantly falls, but to be fair, he's also falling with style. Like, I think I'm forgetting that this version is a toy. That the other game, it was the quote-unquote real Buzz Lightyear, so that's why he could glide and fly. This one can't really glide or fly. He just kind of falls on his ass. Why are they leaving the burners on if they're in the process of packing up to move? That's really weird. Ah, no, don't do that. Go up there. There we go. I'm not really, like, too worried about trying to get every collectible in the game, because, like, I have a feeling I'm not going to complete the entire thing.
I know where we're going.
Ow. Well, fuck you too, Rex.
We were all together. Thanks to
No, I don't want to fucking hear you. Fuck you. Bro whacked me with his tail. I don't want to talk to him now. Nah, I'm just kidding. It is funny hearing his voice because I saw an interview with that voice actor recently, and he was talking about Israel.
where there's lots of children eager to play with us.
I didn't. No, I don't want to do that. I've got several new mini games unlocked. I actually, if you go over here, I don't know if I've unlocked any new ones. I haven't unlocked any new Woody's Roundups, okay. However, I have very much so unlocked. I know, it reminded me, but I don't intend to do that. But once I've got all of them, maybe I'll check them out if I get through this full game. But we'll see.
Since he was going to college with Andy, Woody was still up in the bedroom while we were down in the garage. Woody saw what a big mistake Andy's mom made. He rushed down to tell us.
Alright.
Just gonna get out of this room so I can find my friends.
That is not Tom Hanks. I mean, I didn't expect him to do the voice for the fucking PlayStation Portable licensed game, but it is still funny how, like, that's not really not a great impression. Well, at least it didn't kill me to fall. I don't know why it did for Buzz. Like, I think that was kind of stupid. I'd understand for Woody because he's like a floppy doll, not, you know. Okay, that was dumb. That was really dumb. Yeah, that's what I thought. But where am I going from here? I can't. There's nothing up here to do. Like, there's literally nothing. I'm lost. Oh, okay. Well, if you'd given me a sign that I was supposed to do that, I would have understood. But that is such a random thing.
If I just turn on the TV, she'll have to open the door.
Okay, I guess. I don't really see how that works, but okay, Woody. I believe in you, I guess. I feel like she would probably just assume it was one of her kids. Like, I don't see how any of this really works, but okay. Yeah, I understood what I was supposed to do. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, that... Okay, we're gonna try that one again. We're gonna try it a third time here. There we go. I do like the little detail that it pulls on his voice box whenever he does that. I actually think that... I don't remember the Wii version doing that. So I think that's a nice little detail. Alright, and then... Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be that. why do you care if you get spotted? Like, I understand, but like, you didn't care if when Sid noticed you, because you openly like showed yourself to Sid. That was like the whole plot of the first movie. Like, that was the whole climax, was Woody revealed himself to a human, and that was like a big scary moment for him. But like, I don't know. I feel like they should have done more with that concept, by the way. Like, the first movie kind of planted the seeds for the concept of, like, the toys are alive and, like, people don't know and it's scared to, like, traumatize the one. I feel like they should have done a little bit more with the concept outside of putting the toys on random adventures on their own, unrelated to humans, other than, like, you know, I'm at Al's Toy Barn, it's a guy's house. Like, I feel like they could have done more with the concept of people finding out toys were alive or something. You know, maybe there's someone who is convinced his toy was alive and, you know, wants to... I don't know. I'm not a writer, but I just feel like there was more that could have been done with the idea of, like, someone finding out their toys were alive. Maybe that should have been the second one or the third one, is, like, Andy finding out. I love the third one's plot, don't get me wrong. But I feel like maybe the fourth one should have done that instead of whatever plot it did. I never watched it, but I've heard bad things. Like, people have literally told me that the fourth Toy Story ruined the series for them and all that kind of stuff. And while I don't know, I have not ever bothered to watch it. I know it came out like during... I think it was like the last movie to come out that I had an interest in before everything got locked down in quarantine. But even that, I didn't bother to watch it. I don't really remember why. I think for me what happened was I had an interest in seeing it, but I didn't really want to... I just never got around to it, because that year was so full of stuff that I wanted to watch and such, that I was very swamped with reviews and such, because it came out, if I remember correctly, I know it came out in 2019, but it came out right at the beginning of, like, COVID being a big thing, or something like that. I don't really know what happened, but I just never ended up sitting and watching that movie. I might have thrown it on Disney Plus. I know, you know, it came onto Disney Plus pretty quickly after it came out. So it might have been something like that, where I just didn't bother because I already had Disney Plus, and I was like, I'll watch it when it's on there. But then there was so much stuff already that I was watching when it was on there. And I had the same thing with the Star Wars sequels. Like, it came out, I was like, yeah, maybe I'll watch it. I'd be interested. I know my brother watched The Last Jedi when it came out. I remember he actually rented it from an on-demand thing, because this was like, we didn't have anything but Netflix at the time. And so I know I've never seen The Last Jedi. I've heard nothing but horrible things. Same with Rise of Skywalker. I've heard... Okay, we don't want to do that. I've heard nothing but horrible things. So that's kind of a thing, is around that era, like that point, I would base my opinions off of what other people said. So I didn't watch, even if I was interested in seeing the movie myself, like, I didn't watch any of those the newer Star Wars, the Disney Star Wars movies outside of Force Awakens, which I still kind of like Force Awakens. I didn't watch Toy Story 4. I skipped a good portion of Marvel movies, and I'm just finally getting to watching some of them. Specifically, I skipped Eternals, Shang-Chi, Miss Marvel, The Marvels, etc. A lot of, like, the newer stuff that, if it wasn't Spider-Man or Thor: Love and Thunder, that was the only ones I actually watched when they came. When they came out, I watched the What If seasons. As they came out, I watched the Loki seasons, I watched Thor: Love and Thunder, I watched Hawkeye, and I watched WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And then the Spider-Man stuff, and that was it. No, I don't want to play a Woody's Roundup minigame.
This isn't a rip-off of this place and series. So what is it that Caterpillar didn't go as well as we'd hoped?
I don't know what this level's gonna be. I don't understand. You know, I am getting enjoyment out of this game. Like, I'm enjoying it more than the Wii version based on the fact that I don't have to deal with those really clunky motion controls that this game had on the Wii. And I've never played any other version. So at this moment in time, this is the best version of this game I've played. But I don't think that would be the case had I had the PS3 versions. Oh, Jesus. Still kind of confused on why they didn't do the PS3 version on premium, because like lots of people would pay for premium if they had the definitive version of the game on there. It just seems like a really big missed opportunity, and I know I've said it like probably 5 times now, because like I remember the PS3 version had a specific exclusive, kind of like how Arkham Asylum had an exclusive Joker like playable character. This game you could play as Zurg, and that was specific to the PS3, so like that was kind of the definitive version, right, for the game was the PS3. And from my understanding, the PS3 version is like the best version and the rarest version to get, etc. Same with the way it was with Arkham Asylum, where like graphically it wasn't as good as the 360 version. This is Arkham I'm talking about specifically. Wasn't as good as the 360 version, graphically on the 3. However, you know, the Joker kind of made up for that. So it kind of is the same thing with the 3 with this, except I don't really know how good the graphics were because I never played it. But it just seems strange to me, because like people would pay just to play this, I feel. Or I feel like some people at least. I just feel like that would bring more value to the service. If you like, why would you choose specifically the least? Okay, well that sucked. Why would you choose particularly the least graphically well-made version of this game when you could just as easily choose, you know, you have the copyright to the definitive version, you know, you have the license to that. So I'm not really sure. Okay, well this is getting annoying now. I don't know. But I'm just going to start getting pissed off at this game now, because I can tell that this is going to be one of those things that I just get really annoyed with. Yeah, I don't know why. Even on the Wii, this game used to get me raging, and I never really understood any reasoning as to why. Well, I knew the reason for the Wii was because the motion controls were bullshit, and I sucked with them. But you get my point. Why are we still using cassettes in 2010? That's when this game came out and takes place, was 2010, just for the record. Or probably more like, yeah, probably 2010, because, you know, Ratatouille took place in 2007, and this took place after, and Up takes place in the year it came out, which was 2009, and this takes place before that, so this is like 2008, 2009, something like that. If we go by the assumption Andy was born in 1990, which kind of lines up with the age he was for the first movie, and so it all lines up. So yeah, this takes place probably about 2008. Okay, well, I did not see that coming. Let's not do that. Okay. Well, that was... Okay, this is, like, actually making me nervous. What the hell? Beam me up, Scotty. To infinity... Oh, or not. Oh, okay. You know, it's really funny, because I only really have like 2-3 hours to play games today before I have other stuff I need to do. And you know, I could have been playing, you know, Fortnite or God of War or, you know, any other game, but I chose to play the PSP version of Toy Story 3. For some reason, I wouldn't feel so ridiculous had this been the better, like a better version. It's just kind of funny to me that okay. Don't do that one. We're not gonna do that again. It's just really funny to me that like the only game time I'm gonna get in today until late at night is gonna be the PSP version of Toy Story 3. What's gonna be weirder is with how much I'm actually not hating this game, I might end up coming back to it. Like I'm gonna come back home and be like, you know what? This wasn't too bad. Let's play it. Let's keep going through it. See if I could beat it in one sitting, or like one day. That'd be funny. I would love to do that actually. That'd be funny. Cause then I can throw on Toy Story 4. Why are you not charging? Why did you get unplugged? I didn't unplug you. Why'd you go down? Like, God fucking damn it, dude. I just want to have a phone that's actually charged when I leave the house. That would be appreciated. We got like 2 hours. I could probably see myself... Why are you not doing what I said to do? You're not... I'm pressing circle. Is there something else I'm missing here? Come back once you... Oh, yeah, okay, so there was something. Well, don't give me a button prompt if you don't want me to push the button. I feel like that's kind of a no-brainer. And they're by and large, so they're from Wall-E. I just thought that was interesting. There's a lot of I think this was really the movie. Like, yeah, the other movies from Pixar kind of had little references to each other, but for a lot of people this was their first like hint that, oh shoot, like these movies are one kind of timeline, due to like, not just due to references to, you know, but you know, I don't know how to really explain it, but the point being that this movie was really full of references to other things. And it kind of helped do a lot of world building for me, and that's another reason that I like this movie. Is it's just a really well written, where am I going from here? He doesn't go up. He can't go over here because I already came from there. Like, there's nothing I can do. I'm so confused. Like, I'm stuck. I don't see any other fucking things I need to do, and I can't turn the camera, so it's not like I can look around the room and like survey what I need to do. I already got the battery that was up there. I can confirm that that has happened, so I don't even think I need to go up here anymore. Like, I don't think that I have anything that needs to be done over here, so I could just go in a whole different direction with it. That was really scary, actually. That was a very spooky experience. Okay. Okay, so I can go this way. I wasn't sure if I could just due to like... What? Well, I'm not going to be able to get that because it's right in front of a bunch of fucking toddlers. Oh, hey, Jesse. You know, Jesse, you know what I would really appreciate is if you actually did something right now to help me. Like, that would be... Okay, yeah, lovely. And now I'm all the... Oh my god, man. This is some stinkies. Okay, I see. Okay, I've seen... Okay. See, I'm able to admit when I am the one who is just bad at the game. Like, I'm capable of doing that and being like, okay, I just don't know what I'm doing and I need to, like, figure that out. And and that's the thing, is I get impatient when and pissed off when I know that I am playing the game correctly and doing what it is asking me and that it is being broken, compared to when I'm the one who's an idiot and I'm messing up and I'm capable of saying, yeah, I'm the one who's stupid for that. I'm much more capable of that. When okay, so we're going... See what I mean? Like, I didn't know where I was going, so I can't be mad at the fact that I couldn't figure it out. And I can willingly admit I was stuck. But, like, that was stupid, and that's the shit that pisses me off. Because why? I did everything that the game wanted me to do. And watch, because I'll do it 2 or 3 times, and then suddenly it'll work. And that's where I get mad and I say, like, this is bad game design or whatever. Because it... Oh, okay. I guess Fortnite had an update. I didn't even notice. But, yeah. It's a whole thing, and it's very frustrating. And it gets very upsetting, because it's just a not well made, you know, thing. Like, there's no reason why I should have missed that. You know, if I don't have the ability to, you know, is what I'm saying making sense? There's a difference between a puzzle and, you know, there's a difference between adding a puzzle or adding some difficulty and adding bullshit game design. And some games have a pretty decent mix of both, you know. And then there's games like Portal, where everything is capable of being figured out, and there's no... But see what I mean there? Why did it take me 3 attempts to do something that shouldn't have taken that many attempts? It should have only taken, like, 1. And I did nothing. I did everything the same the 3rd time, but this time it let me go through. Like, it doesn't really make much sense. And it kind of just upsets me. I could see myself possibly being, like, getting enough playtime in on this game by the time I have to go do my stuff that I'm like, I'm done. And, so we're not gonna be a Buzz. We're doing the Woody scene. He's really focused on scrubbing that one specific area. It's very interesting. Listen, I love kids. I would not want to work at a daycare. Like, I'm gonna put that out there. I have some family members who have that experience, and they're like, yeah, it's not fun. Like, when it's your own kids whose mess you're cleaning up and who you have to kind of guide along, sure. But when it's, you know, a bunch of other people's kids and you're not their parent, so you don't have any kind of authority in their eyes. It's a whole thing, and that's what my stepmom told me anyway, because she ran a daycare for like 7 years. I think it was like 5 years, like to be complete. Like I have a bad thing, or I never get numbers right, but it was like 5 years, something like that. But yeah, I'm actually gonna be trying to get a hold of my dad soon. I haven't seen him since Christmas Eve. Okay, that was stupid. He landed there was no reason that needed to load, because like you landed everything fine. Like he wasn't injured in any way. It was just kind of silly is all, in my opinion. It is kind of funny because like this game was meant to be played on a tiny ass, you know, PlayStation Portable screen, and it's now like very blown up on my actual, like, you know, TV. I could only imagine how this would look on an even bigger TV, because I have a like 32-inch TV. One of my friends has like a 50-inch, and I actually, like, it's so funny. A good majority of my Dead Island playthrough, or Dead Island 2 I should say specifically, was done on my friend's like 50-inch, because I was over like apartment sitting. So it's really funny to like when I started playing Dead Island 2 on my actual TV, and I was like, holy crap, like this is a tiny screen compared to, it just felt weird. It's not that bad though. And like I like games like this. That's another thing. A lot of people have asked me why I play a lot of, like, I guess childish games is the term, but like I just have an enjoyment of, first off, nostalgia. That's a big part of it. Is I grew up with these kind of shitty movie tie-in games. But the second part that's even more to me is that I just enjoy playing games that, you know, are for everybody. Or specifically, I like platformers, but I don't like Mario. That's the thing, is I don't really care for the really difficult platformers. I like to have some challenge, but nothing crazy. And I don't really know. I could make 100 different reasons, but it's just the kind of stuff I enjoy playing. Like, you can't tell me, even in this PSP version, that playing as a toy, that was not cool. Playing as a toy, running around in a extra big environment isn't, like, at least, okay, that was stupid, dude, isn't at least a little bit kind of cool. Like, it isn't at least a cool little nugget, I guess I could call it. I don't really know. One of my favorite maps back on when Minecraft had its own, like, mini games was the Shrunken one, because I always loved, like, being a small character in a big world, an oversized world where everything is actually just normal, but you're just tiny. I've always found that really, like, a cool visual aesthetic. That's why I've always thought a VR Ant-Man game would be really cool, or something, you know, of that nature, where you're just a really if there's any games like that, let me know. Like, if you guys know of any, but I don't know of any. But if you know anything that's like a similar kind of aesthetic, where you're tiny in a regular world, but the regular world looks massive because you're tiny, like, put it in the comments, because I would play like any game with that aesthetic, because I just love that kind of kind of a thing. I don't know, I always found it interesting. Okay, I was like, did I fail? I don't have my hat anymore. That's unfortunate. Man, why are there so many blocks all over the place, bro? It's so weird. I'm actually excited. I went to the food bank yesterday, and I got lots of I got grocery shopping and such done too. So I've got kind of everything sorted out. I got lots of good food in my house. For breakfast today, I had some cereal with some peanut butter and some, okay, you're being dumb. because it's doing the same thing it did on the train, where I'm pressing. There we go. But I had cereal with bananas and peanut butter, and that was nice. Only reason it made my tummy upset was because I had it with real milk instead of my usual almond milk. I had for lunch, so the food bank just gave me a big like Ziploc bag of like different meat, and it was like real meat too. It's not like crappy like lunch meat. It's like real turkey, real ham, all sorts of stuff like that. Real chicken. So I made a nice big turkey sandwich with some bacon flavored mayonnaise and some honey mustard, and that was a good lunch. Now tonight I'm going to be going to the church that I usually go to, and I'm going to be getting a chili cheese dog calzone, which sounds strange, and it is strange, but it's good, dude. This place gives out free calzones at this church, and they're all different flavors, and you can choose. They've got, oh come on, dude, they've got one of them's a bacon mushroom melt. That one's pretty good. That's a regular one, because they've got regular and they have like a special one that's like calzone of the month. So the regular one that I get is, it used to be the cheeseburger one, which I didn't really like it that much. I would avoid going if I could, because it had pickles, and I am a certified pickle hater. I hate pickles. Like, I specifically mixed with other foods though. Like, I'll eat like a little pickle if it's like maybe with some cheese, like just some sliced cheese and a pickle I can handle. But I'm like very much a pickle hater. Where am I going? Oh, I'm just going up. But yeah, I know I'm a certified pickle hater, so I didn't care for it. I'd be picking the pickles out and eating the rest of it. But then they changed the menu and they got one that's a bacon mushroom melt. And it's ground beef, it's bacon, it's mushrooms, and it's some sauces, and it's good as fudge. And then the monthly one they used to have one that was mac and cheese with bacon. That one was really good. But they switch it every month. The last, ever since that bacon one, the mac and cheese one, it hasn't been great. That one was my phone this time. Haha. I've been gaslighting myself. No, I don't want to play a minigame. Stop asking me. I think I've made it pretty clear that I have no interest in playing a minigame. But, they haven't had any good monthly ones for a while. If I remember, the month right after the mac and cheese one wasn't kind of an interesting one. It was like beef, ketchup, mustard, and onions, and it wasn't horrible. Okay, I guess. I can't even be mad that that's a thing, because that was a thing in the movie too. He didn't follow the scent to get to where he was, but it's a change I can understand that doesn't seem unrealistic. So I just feel like the scent would go away after a while, on a toy like that, because it's been so long. But who knows? Because I know that there's some baby dolls from the 80s that had strawberry thing that people pay good money for now, because it still keeps the scent. So who knows? Maybe he's just built out of those fucking permanent markers and shit. But anyway, so yeah, that one was okay. I liked it, but I wasn't actively going there because I was excited to eat it like I was with the mac and cheese one. But this month, the chili cheese dog one, I'm kind of surprised I liked it, because there's a lot of ingredients in it that I usually don't like. There's jalapenos, there's jalapenos, whatever the fuck. Nah, I know what they're called. I'm just being an idiot. But there's those.